Hi Virgo, welcome to your unexpected reading for October 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Royal Mystic Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support yourself if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Virgo, what do we got here? Unexpected for Virgo. What do we got? All right, Virgo. Seven of Pentacles. All right, Seven of Pentacles. Hermit. Four of Swords. 10 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and 6 of Cups. So there's Virgo right there. That could be Taurus. All right. What do we got here? What do we got here? Whoopsie. Crikey. Stop it. What else for Virgo? We got the Knight of Pentacles again. Interesting. Could be Taurus again. Okay. All right. So, make some room here. Is this is it someone's coming back and you're debating whether it's a firm offer, whether it's something you can rely upon? I have a feeling this is about you letting go and moving on. I don't know if this is about reconciliation. I think it's not just about forgiving this person from the past. It's about letting it go, period, and moving on. Not just letting it go and returning to the full, but letting it go. The stuff and the person. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, what's this Four of Swords about? Excuse me. For Virgo, what's this Four of Swords about? Okay, so there's letting go and moving on, but hold on. What's this Knight of Pentacles? What's this Knight of Pentacles about? 10 of Swords. Okay. Is it just that this never got off the ground? Or what's this 10 of Swords about? Yeah. Ouch. What's this Virgo about? What's this Virgo? What's this Hermit about? What's this Hermit about? Four of Swords. Holy cow, a lot of repeaters here. Okay, so here you are making your peace with it, trying to move on, not involving yourself anymore in this situation. It never kind of materialized the stability or the security or even the progression. Things just kind of quite possibly may have been one-sided in the sense that you were kind of waiting for a secure offer. So a lot of things in your life got put on hold. Perhaps this is also someone that you've been with for quite some time, and there's this kind of taking things for granted, taking you and your effort and your devotion or involvement for granted. What's this Knight of Pentacles? Is this a back and forth with this person? King of Pentacles. All right. What's this Six of Cups about for Virgo? Empress. Ooh, Taurus or Aries. Okay, good gracious. Lots of Taurus and Virgo. Virgo and Taurus here. And there's Aries also. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be with one of those people, just that that's largely what it's about. Very practical, dealing with longevity, practical, what makes sense. We got the Seven of Pentacles right here. This very well could be someone wanting to come back in finally with an offer. This whole unexpected, like, here you are trying to make peace with the ending and process it, and here comes someone back in with an offer, and lo and behold, you're just like shell-shocked. that, I mean, you're completely shocked that this person comes back in. It could be unexpected. There could be that you are the one that turns away from this offer, that you actually turn it down and just decide to kind of stay under yourself and focus on things for your own future, your own security, your own longevity, because what being with this person taught you is waiting around for that to come from them so you can start building a life, making your future, that sort of thing. Taught you that, don't ever put your eggs all in one basket, because, people are people and they can let you down or disappoint you or whatnot. I mean, they're going to do what is in their best interest as well. And it just kind of puts a damper on you being so devoted and hoping for forward movement when this other person or other people in general could just be like, that's not going to work for me. I've got to do this. So people being people, right? So it's kind of twofold. It could be you turning away this offer and deciding to invest, after what it's taught you about, look, I just don't feel comfortable investing in that anymore because, I really need to take care of my own future myself. I don't really want to put my trust in anybody else anymore. Could be that. It could be that you reject an offer that's coming back in. It could also be, I forgot to tell you, we're going to be doing a coin flip, so make sure you have a question ready. Forgot to tell you that as a side note. Okay, so it could also be too, though, that somebody is finally willing, after all this time, they're finally in a place where they feel good about making an effort or an offer, or just wanting things to progress into longevity in the future with you. After long last, after things have broken up, after you've moved on, maybe you weren't happy about doing so, but you had to. Could be there was some distance in between or between you two, and it was kind of like, look, I've got to go do this, you've got to go do that, okay. And then here they come again, and you need to think about this. Because here they come with an offer, and it's going to be your choice, obviously, but it feels like they're finally ready. It's going to be whether you think it's worth the investment of going there, or if you'd rather just be under yourself and working on your own things and doing your own things and providing your own security for yourself. This is going to require some thought on your part. It's kind of been a dormant issue for you. It's something that you might not have fully thought about before, and you're going to have to revisit it before you make this decision. This is taking up a lot of mental energy for you, which, as it should, it's a big, huge decision for you. But this is going to be something that you have to think about quite a bit. It's not going to be something that decides you're able to decide overnight. I think the biggest thing too, though, is the potential. Is it the same as what it was when you wanted it with this person back then? Are you different enough, or they're different enough to where what they're offering now doesn't mean that much to you anymore? Not because they're a crap person, but just because like what you kind of wanted with them, you've been able to provide for by yourself. So what they're offering now is not really of the same interest to you. It feels like there's been a shift. And that now that they're finally ready and they're coming back, the connection either isn't going to be what you thought it was, or there's going to be a question of, can this work? Can this be what we thought it was? Or is this going to work for me? Is this in my best interest? Is the potential there that used to be there? Is it the same that it was, or does it look differently now? Do I feel differently? Do I feel the same? It's going to be a lot of questions that you need to consider and answer. This is something that needs to take time. And be thought out and vetted. It's not going to be something that you're going to jump at like you thought you would have. I think that's what shocks you, or the surprise here, the unexpected, is that this is not what when the offer finally materializes, when this person finally approaches, it's not what you thought it would be. You feel differently. You still might decide to go with them, but it's not going to be based on the before feelings. It's going to be, your focus is going to be different. Your desires, wants, needs, all that are going to be different. And that's what's going to make you question if you want it with this person or not. Like, is there potential for it with this person like I thought there was? All right, think of your question. Okay, I'm going to put this here because I don't want it to be loud, because it is. And full disclosure, I'm about 4 out of 6 for it landing on the thing. It usually lands on the floor and it clatters and it's really loud. So maybe you want to cover your ears, just saying. All right, so, okay. So think of your question that can be answered with yes or no. Think of it. Ready? Okay, gonna flip it. Mother of pearl, that's loud. Okay. The answer is no. So whatever your question was, the answer came up as no. All right. Now, what else was I gonna, okay. So we got this here. I did not have a question, just saying. So it's this, I'm just going by what it says here in my gut. I feel like this is finally come out of the blue, unexpectedly so. Here they come, and you're just like, oh, I just don't know anymore. It could very well be after a lot of back and forth and planning, you realize, or after a lot of, this is something that part of it's going to be negotiating and discussing with this person, and based on time and experience, maybe getting to know each other again. But there's also going to be like this internal dialogue going back and forth where you might decide, ooh, this is not what I thought it was. I need to look at this differently, or but it feels like your mind is on your future and your best interest and planning for that. And you're kind of protective of that now. Before, I think maybe you saw planning a future with this person. Now it's about your future and how does this person fit in it. All right, Virgo. What else we got for Virgo? What else for Virgo? What else we got? All right, I got 2. So we've got Page of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. From gathering from what's here, this is about not, I mean, we've got the 4 of Swords, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, the Hermit. This looks like your knee-jerk reaction would be to pull away. You initially figure or realize or discover, come to the conclusion that this is not what you once thought it was, and the focus is on yourself. So while it might have like this initial pull or attraction, or even it might seem very romantic that after all this time here they come, it's not going to have the same effect like you thought it was, and it's not. It's kind of going to fall flat. It's not, in light of what you have accomplished and where you're at now, this offer coming in doesn't mean the same as it did before, and it's going to be one of those things where it's kind of not as impactful as you thought it would be. There's an emptiness quality to it, I guess. It's just not what you thought it would be. That's for Virgo. The thing is that for some of you, it's like, okay, well, you know, maybe your mind is not where it used to be. Like, you want different things now. That's okay. Because it could be that this person has also grown and they're offering differently. So you don't need what you used to need anymore. Your focus is different. So while it might have been all about the romance before and the connection and all that, your needs are different now. You don't need so much that from somewhere. That's not where your focus is. So it's not about that. It could just be, this is somebody you really think you could have a successful future with, and that's where your priorities are. And it's about strategizing and talking and planning for that. I just feel like this, for my read, it feels like this is less than what you thought it would be or should be now, because your needs are different. And so you actually end up kind of feeling like you have to be, you're kind of focused on your future, and this simply is not going to be, it's not going to fit into that for your future. As always, though, it's your choice, your life, your choice. All right, what else for Virgo? Okay, we got 2. No, that's not 2 of Swords. That's 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, much like right here. Holy cow. And we got the Moon reversed. Okay, let me see if that's 10 of Swords is reversed or not. All right, so it is reversed. Wow. Oh, my good gracious. Well, that would fit then. 10 of Swords reversed and the Moon reversed. This is coming out of the, this is recovery. This is regeneration. This is renewal. And this is seeing things clearly. This is taking a very pragmatic approach, not being delusioned. This is about being back on your feet emotionally so that you can make strategic and beneficial choices for your own future. This is not getting caught up in drama, not kind of falling for that wishful thinking or just things being. This is you seeing things clearly and making pragmatic, practical decisions based on your own best interest. Not being deceived, this is your eye on the prize, your eye on your goal, and not being swayed or derailed. So for some of you, that could mean that this person's serious this time and you both have a meeting of the minds and everything's out on the table. It's all clear. What are we working with? And you decide from there. For others of you, this is saying, you know what? No, it's not what I thought it was. I'm just going to keep doing me and working towards my stuff. All right, Virgo. I hope this was helpful. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Either way, whatever you decide to do, it's with you in mind. So the shift is about you focusing on what's best for you rather than an inclusive approach as far as kind of waiting for this person or kind of trying to make it okay for this person. You're now in the driver's seat. So that's the decision. Ultimately, that's what drives whether you decide to reconnect and it's worth it, or if you just decide to keep going by yourself. It's going to be your choice. Okay, all right. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.